And then there's something else I'm going to bring up later that we've actually talked about that's getting more popular now. But with the Candyman, real quick, I might have good news for you. I don't know if you like him or not. Jordan Peele is going to be directing it.
Oh, that might be really good.
Yeah. So what's hilarious too?
He kills it with his like diversity and being able to the diversity of how he manipulates the camera and his actors. Like, damn, dude, like top notch. Like,
so
not for everybody, but dope.
You seen Us and Get Out, right?
Well, yeah,
both of his movies. Yeah. So I feel like I just watched him recently with my girlfriend, funny enough, and I just read up. I was like, oh shit, he's the one directing it. I feel like with Get Out, I feel he was more okay, so he's trying to like get more of a message out, like more he was trying to like with Get Out, he's trying to like be like, this is how
with Get Out, you're saying,
with black people and white people, or like black people in American society, I should say, African Americans in American society. And it was more, I think, I kind of felt like more of an art film when I watched that. Because I've only watched it. I watched it twice when it first came. Like, it came out. I watched it in theaters, and I watched it again when it came out on DVD. Never paid mind to it, but watching it like recently, I'm just like, wow, it's really. It kind of feels like an art film, kind of like.
I like that movie a lot. And
it's a good one.
That's another one that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this a lot. You know, that guy from the sketch show, kind of idea. And like, I watched it, and I was like, yo, this dude loves making movies. Like, it's pretty dope.
He definitely is a step above a lot of other things because he's very funny. He's a very funny comedian and stuff. But
yeah,
I feel like with Candyman, this is gonna be like kind of a staple to be like, okay, you got one hit, you got two hits. Like, what are you gonna do with this? Are you gonna try to like? I want to see what he does with it to be like, are you a legit horror actor?
So
or did you kind of like?
I want to predict a couple things.
Let's see it or hear it.
I think we're gonna see in the movie. I think we're gonna see the bees a lot more in his version, because let's be real, being covered in bees is fucking an idea to anybody that would be like, whoa, that's kind of next level. Maybe not terrifying to all, but still kind of creepy, crawly, on edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a bunch of things. If they stung you all simultaneously,
dude,
fuck.
I've been fucking attacked by a bee's nest. It sucks.
Dude, I've been stung once in the throat, and it felt pretty good.
Oh, yeah, it sucks, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't feel nice. But so I have a prediction that he's going to take that aspect of it and go really hardcore on, like, the horror element of, like, this guy with the bees and coming out of the drains. And maybe, like, I see this movie, I feel like for him is probably going to make itself. Because it's such an easy, like, he can go a bunch of ways, you know?
Can't go wrong with it, especially with something as original as Get Out and Us.
Dude, Us was like, when I watched Get Out, I loved it, and that's what made me, I think, watch Us. When I watched Us, I was like, what the fuck is this? This is crazy.
It's fucking crazy, dude. It's a really good movie.
Dude, you liked it?
Dude, we saw it. Me and my girlfriend saw it in theaters, and fucking we loved it. And what's hilarious is, like, we literally, like, a month after we saw that movie, like, not even like a week after we saw that movie, we already had plans to go to Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
And that's where the movie, like, what it starts off with. They're on the Santa Cruz boardwalk.
Oh, yeah,
and so we were, like, hella walking around, like, oh, yeah, like, this is where this happened.
You're lucky that it wasn't, like, you turn left and there's that little fucking mirror house.
It's all me.
Yeah. It's just a creepier version of you, dude. Fucking.
So,
that movie was
rewatching
nuts.
it, though, so I think this is another, like, prediction. I think he's gonna probably make it so you have to rewatch the Candyman twice. He's one of those ones you have to watch it 2 or 3, maybe even 4 times.
You're
to
right.
Understand
Get
it.
Out, I liked it the first time. I didn't think I was going to because I didn't know what it was about. I just turned it on.
Oh, dude!
But the second time I watched Get Out, I was like you said, I was like, this feels like the best of any independent movie you can watch. Like, and the best way, you know. Us was just like when they released the. Maybe we shouldn't spoil it, but
spoilers.
But when they give the final climax at the end, dude, every time I've seen it, I've been like, dude,
dude,
like
it's a good
insane,
thought.
Dude.
It's a good bait and switch, fucking like.
Yo, good terminology for that.
So I want to say it's perfect. It's definitely not perfect. You could definitely poke holes in it.
It is so good that you don't want to.
A suspense, thriller, horror, like, kind of genre.
Yeah,
that's honestly as close as you can get to getting perfect. Is that?
Yeah, dude.
There's a few things here and there.
I was super stoked about it when it first came out, and I loved
That's another
it.
one. That's another one.
And that one tops it for me. Oh, yeah. And I loved it.
Whoa.
I loved it.
I think it won for me. I think is a little step above.
Okay, well.
It too was a little.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was kind of like combining it 1 and 2 and like the idea, but it sucks because I remember we had this conversation already, and I remember a scene in it too that I don't like that you liked, and so like it's kind of like
which one?
Remember the donut scene with the donut scene, the lumberjack scene?
Oh yeah.
I don't like that scene.
Yeah.
It's like hella. To me, it was bad, but you liked it. But that's neither of us is right or wrong or anything. It's just how we feel. However, when It 1 came out, and I learned about that actor's Bill Skarsgård or whatever.
Skarsgård, whatever.
I think it's Bill.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of that in that.
His
family.
Dad's in the original Thor movie.
Yeah, and he's
he's super famous. He's a super famous actor. He was in Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, he's the guy pissing in the wind.
Yeah.
And he gets his arm bit off.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He gets fucked up.
Another classic.
They're all really good actors, but I really liked it, but like to me, It is more a horror film. To me, Us is more the thriller horror
exactly.
Era. And like you said, damn near perfect at that.
When's the last time you watched a movie? Yeah, like when's the last time you watched a movie where somebody's breaking into your house and you're scared? Because there's movies.
Oh, dude, I don't ever get scared at those movies.
Exactly. So that one kind of made you.
I don't ever get, but that one was. I watched it with a friend of mine, and me and her both were like, "Holy shit, this is like really good." Like.
Yeah. That. So with him, like Jordan Peele being a like director and doing all that stuff, like, what I like though at the end of it, like how they set everything up and all the little Easter eggs and all the like stuff you like.
The way everything unfolds for me. Yeah. What you're talking about, yeah.
And then the way, like, the way so spoilers, obviously, we said this before, but when she kills the real person, like the clone kills the real person, I was like, oh shit, she remembers because she attacked her from the bed that she locked her up on. Like, I think what she was going to try to do was like the real girl's going to kill the clone and then have her lay down on the bed that she, you know what I mean?
But
that she originally locked her up in.
In that movie, though, so to clarify, don't the original and the clone switch when in the very beginning? And so the original is the one that is crazy is actually the original.
Yeah.
That's the mind fuck of how brilliant that is.
But it makes sense too because she's the only person that could talk.
Definitely put a spoiler alert for people.
Not all of them. None of them can talk.
I know. Yeah, so she could. Yeah, that was dude, you're so right. I forgot about that part.
And then
dude. That is such good writing.
And you remember how she was like these in the very beginning. You don't even realize it, but in the very beginning, she's like these legs. She's like you should have kept on dancing. She's like these legs capped at 14, and that means in the girl in the underworld or whatever, she was dancing too, and it showed the girl in the underworld dancing bad, but in reality, it was flipped.
Yeah.
The girl in the underground was dancing underground. The real girl was dancing really good. That's why all the clones thought she was good, and then on top,
she was horrible. She was horrible.
That's
but we got.
But it's like when you watch it the first time, you don't notice that.
Yeah, you're so right, dude. Oh, I did. Dude, there's so many elements of that movie that I loved. The aspect that they so blended, like they did so well of showing if roles are reversed. For a person with like a malleable enough mind, like a mind ready to be molded, right? Yo, it doesn't matter. They're both gonna blend in.
Yeah.
And it really is like when you see those two characters come, there are moments when they tease at you like, hey, by the way, the one you've been rooting for, you might be wrong about. And like
Candyman thing, I have a little theory because he had in Get Out, he had that little nerdy TSA guy, little friend. With the glasses, and then in Us, the husband who wore glasses. I feel like if he does somebody who's like a little kind of like a fat or like chubby nerdy dude that wears glasses, that he portrays a little of himself into those characters.
He's like, this comes natural. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it. I'm not gonna hate on it because I'm a big horror fan. I love especially the old school cornier movies that were kind of corny. And Candyman's one of the best horror movies of all time. So I can't wait to watch his incarnation of it, so to speak.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely bring some life to it and hopefully some originality.
Yo, it'd be dope if you got it and he just killed it and they were like, we want another one, and we gotta just see his.
Yeah, my bad. I've been watching hella Key and Peele on HBO Max actually, and I was just thinking of some of the shit. It's just like, it's funny how somebody that stupid and goofy could actually make something
serious.
Yeah,
like Bone Thugs and Homeless.
Somebody's pooping
we're pooping in an alleyway. Pooping in an alleyway. Yeah.
Can somebody spare a bone?
Yeah, that's right. Can somebody please spare a bone? Yeah, that's right. This show is so funny. I wonder if that like hella pissed them off.
Probably, dude. They probably were trying to sue and everything.
It was so good though.
Poop in every alleyway.
And like all of them would follow too. One of them would say it, and the next would come up, pooping in an alleyway. Bone, pooping on a bone.
Can somebody spare a bone?
That was perfect.